Hi, my name is Alicia Serratos. I'm from Lake Forest, California, and I'm 14 years old. I'm an environmental activist, wrestler, and Girl Scout. I've been nominated for the title of Youth Planet Leader by Heal the Planet, so I put together this video to share with you some causes close to my heart and some new things I am currently working on. Please be sure to share and like this video. The nominee with the most shares and likes will win $1,000 towards future work, and I have some big plans on how I can make the world a better place. Some of you may be familiar with one of my projects or another, but in this video, you're going to hear it all. I mentioned that I'm an environmental activist, and I kind of became one without even realizing it. At age 6, I began learning about eating healthy and the dangers of GMOs. This led to the small task of getting Girl Scouts of the USA to make their cookies without GMOs. I wrote letters, sent emails, gave speeches, and even flew to New York to hand deliver my petition to the CEO. After 3 long years, I succeeded in getting one variety of cookie made without GMO ingredients. While working on those Girl Scout cookies, I began exploring more and more about the food I ate. I even started my own healthy cookbook so my friends and family would have recipes to make healthy choices too. I donated all the proceeds from my cookbook sales to the Ecology Center. I also began filming with Earth Conscious Films for their award-winning documentary, The Need to Grow. They followed me over the course of 5 years as I navigated health, our environment, and my growth as an activist. During that time, I collaborated with teachers at my elementary school to start an organic garden on campus. It is probably one of the biggest school gardens in Orange County and provides nutritious, healthy food for students and their families while also educating them on where their food comes from. I also had the opportunity to meet Vandana Shiva and David King. David shared with me his passion for seeds and how he founded the Seed Library of Los Angeles. He explained how a seed library worked, and at 8 years old, I was hooked. I went straight home, got to work, and started on my first seed library at Viejo Elementary School. I later installed 3 more seed libraries in elementary schools and even installed a little free seed library. I've been labeled as an environmental activist, but my activism reaches across several platforms. From 2015 to 18, I participated in a program called Girls in the Garage. It's an event held at Mission Viejo Transmission, and it's meant to empower women and teach them the importance of car maintenance. I had the opportunity to work a station where I taught girls and women how to check the tire pressure, oil level, change a tire, and more. Another project I started was Playwell Jewelry. My friend Micah told me about how he's collecting Lego for kids in Uganda with Playwell Africa, and I really wanted to help him out. I started collecting too, and soon wanted to join him on his trip to Uganda. I started making jewelry from Lego and sold it to help fund my trip. We collected thousands of pounds of Lego, and I got to hand deliver them to Uganda twice. I also donated some of the proceeds and new sets to local children's hospitals, school STEM labs, and more. I'm also an elite wrestler with several national accolades under my belt. I've been wrestling for 4 years, both girls and boys. I love supporting other young girls to try something new, especially if it's not something that traditionally girls are exposed to. I absolutely love the sport and hope to serve as an example to other young girls and let them know they have a place on the mat and in any sport. I've also started donating proceeds from one of my projects to Wrestle Like a Girl, a nonprofit working towards empowering girls through the tough sport of wrestling. Now back to those seeds in our environment. About a year and a half ago, I was presented with the opportunity to earn my Girl Scout Silver Award. I knew right away I wanted to continue my work on seed libraries. I thought it'd be really awesome to get at least one seed library in every state. So I started the Three Sisters Seed Box. It's essentially a seed library in a box and contains everything you would need to start a seed library in your community. With the help of Rob Greenfield, I shipped out 100 boxes across the United States and got one in every state. I even got one in Puerto Rico and Haiti. While working on my seed boxes, Rob had mentioned planting community fruit trees in the Live Like Allie Foundation. I thought it was a really cool idea and looked into it further. After learning about how the organization was founded to honor the legacy of Allie, I knew it was something I wanted to participate in. So that summer, I planted 22 community fruit trees and hope to do so every summer moving forward. With more recent projects, I've branched out even more and have put more focus on textile pollution and fast fashion. I began Secondhand Sister as a way to highlight the devastation fast fashion causes. I am putting together video reviews of secondhand stores in hopes that shopping secondhand will be more appealing to others. I'm also working to provide resources for others to learn more about how they can help and be a part of the solution. and for an entire year I will only be shopping secondhand. To go hand in hand with Secondhand Sister, I started Repurpose. With Repurpose, the name says it all. R-I, is my nickname, and Repurpose has a couple meanings. I'm taking old items that may no longer be wanted and customizing them to give them a fresh new look and new life. The idea is to show others you don't have to throw things away. Sometimes there are ways to give items a second life by changing them or repurposing them. I'm also repurposing with a purpose. A portion of the proceeds from every item will be donated to a different nonprofit. I love spearheading my own projects, but I also think it's important to support others and initiatives they are taking on, especially when it's kids like me. I participated in huge recycling initiatives and even did a beach cleanup with Ryan Hickman of Ryan's Recycling. I filled up a community fridge with Chloe Thompson from Chloe Cares for the homeless community in Los Angeles. And as I mentioned before, I helped Micah Slims from Playwell Africa collect thousands of pounds of Lego for kids in need. Next up, I would love to head to Florida to work with Rob Greenfield and the Live Like Allie Foundation on the many initiatives they are tackling, from sending out 10,000 free seed packs through the Free Seed Project, planting 250 community fruit trees, creating over 20 community gardens, initiating 100 seed libraries, and composting 1 million pounds of food waste. I can't see a better way to help make an impact and bring communities together. Thank you all for taking the time to watch my video, listen to my story, and hopefully feel inspired to take action and help heal our planet. Please don't forget to share and like this video so I have an opportunity to be named Heal the Planet's Youth Planet Leader and receive the $1,000 scholarship to help me continue to make an impact.